Welcome back, you beautiful people, to the Hive zombie apocalypse. Now, we are pretty much past the end game right now, and with that, we are starting trying to clear this area, so we have a section to put ye old ship. So I think we'll chuck down, let's make it kind of funky, so we will go ship reactor there, then we need some structural beams coming off it. If we can click in the right place, that'd be amazing. That and that will do. Couple ship engines, let's put them something like this, and then as this area starts clearing we can start adding more and more onto it because we want to get off the planet nice and soon. Well, I was thinking about doing the gal cooler, but unfortunately that's bugged out, so we can't actually get to it, which obviously less than ideal. We still got two guys dead over here. They need mech resurrector serums to bring them back, and unfortunately we need to fight more mechs to get the architect components to be able to fight them. And it was mechs that killed us in the first place. So let's just do what any logical person would do and summon a mechanoid raid. And it looks like it is... oh no, it looks like it might actually be a combined force. So that is 90 to 70, so there's going to be centipedes, ciphers and lancers. Oh well, would you look at that? Just pure cipher. We are good with that. Pure cipher we can definitely deal with. I see, for some reason I thought that was one of the Mass Effect pistols. Also, I'm pretty sure I don't have the Mass Effect kit on this. Otherwise I'd be running around with bionic powers and Mass Effect guns. Yeah, they can come this way. They shouldn't get past these turrets. They've tunneled through those walls, then they come around onto these ones. Okay, I think I'm going to have to send a strike force out. Tell you what, first group through there, we're going to send the princes this way. Most of the soldier drones and worker drones come push through along here. Then we'll just get them split. We should be one shot, one kill. Are you going to pull it off? No. Well, that might be problematic. They are quite slow firing, these guns. They're good, but slow firing. Stunned, 38. I wonder if the stuns enough time for a reload. But I'm just throwing it out there. I don't think it is going to be. So, split and move. Yeah, we'll be fine. I'll tell you what. Stab it with ye old sword. You got this. Cool, cool, cool. That's done. Leave my walls alone. And the big battle over here. Wow, we got so many turrets. Against ciphers, base works really well. Against, say... oh, I swear they must have upgraded those noises. They sound actually mental. Unless I just have decent headphones now. Which, yeah, if my audio's out, it's because I've got new headphones. So just trying to get that all sorted. Easy. Easy fix. Everything dies. Cool, you guys come across here. Create a firing line. How my prince is looking. They're doing alright. Push down this way. Anything comes that way, it's just getting blasted apart. Man, our guns are lethal. Beautiful. And then down here. Not too much. We can push around. I don't know why they're having such a bad time. Oh, it's because the doors are closed. Okay, hold doors open. Dubbo, how you doing? Apparently killing ciphers in close combat. Cool. Is that all done? Yeah, okay. Off there. Good, good, good. Across here. Happy days. Alright, push through, boys. Actually, oh, hives, boys? Or are they just hives? A question for the ages. No, no. Actually, wait a sec. No, beeps a guy. Yeah, so, yeah, basically everything that is not the queen is male. Well, that makes sense, I guess. Cool, everything hauled in, and that should be like another 70-odd architect fragments, which might just now put us at enough architect fragments to bring someone back from the dead. Tell a lie, we're still 18 short. Not the end of the world. Do you know what I actually... oh, pristine ruins. We could do that. Yeah, let's go to pristine ruins, actually. Something else to try out. It's not that one. Wealth low, ready presence almost none. So I reckon we go in, drop the guys off, try to load it as quickly as we can, send it back, go out, come back, go, send it out. Yeah, that's going to be the easiest way to do this. Takaf, what's wrong with you, mate? You are just sedated. Cool. Let's just go. Yeah, that'll do. Got a mixture of weapons, and then those guys can hold the hive. Yeah. Awesome. Strike Force beep. About to roll out. Doesn't look like there is going to be too many enemies here. There's a couple. But I take it the value for this place must be pretty low. That looks super smart. That does look good. So I take it that's the exosuit with the crank gun. Yeah, feral crank gun with feral exosuit. Looks pretty smart. These guys don't stand a chance. Oh, we haven't even need to do anything. They were just wiping each other out. What we'll do, go in, deconstruct all of the doors, and then just have a little nosy see if there is anything worth us taking. Modern PC, that might be worth taking. Royal wooden bed, don't need to worry about that. Let's hope they have some fancy tech. So away we go. Group across here. Wu Chang, nope. Okay, beep, you can construct, so off you go. You can construct, so off you go. And so can you. So we've got 3 constructors going off. They should just go around, open the doors, strip everything down, and then find out if there's anything worth taking from here. Just run out there. Not much. Really, really not much from this raid. I think we've got a couple thousand wood, which is fair enough. We're in the middle of a desert, and we've also got a sun blocker, so we're not growing any wood on the map, so that's good. Got 25 medicine, a couple components, and a little bit of plastic, but nothing fancy. But this does mean we can take about half the group back. The other half can carry on hauling stuff over, if anything is worth hauling over. And then once they're back at the base, they can also deal with the zombies that are attacking. Not that they're doing a massive amount, they're just being quite annoying. Turns out sniper rifles aren't super good at fighting zombies in close range. And the other annoying bit, these turrets were set to full metal jacket instead of AP. So yeah, they cannot fire. So once that breaches through there, it is just going to smash up our turrets. Less than ideal, but for some reason it's going to the side. This turret though, MVP, holding in line pretty good. And turns out, from the way that we've got this designed, this turret back here can shoot up and hit anything that comes into this section here. So, decent. It works right, it's not amazing, it's not like, oh yeah, like that's insane. But it works, and yeah, now we're going to have zombies spawning on the other map. And we got a fire over here. That's the second time this one's caught fire. Okay, let's take those out and be smart and replace them with subsurfers. All clear. A little bit disappointing. Was hoping for a little bit more from Pristine Ruins. Seeing as we are fairly late into the game, there should be a lot more going on with ye olde Pristine Ruins, but this time around, nothing too much. That doesn't seem right. I thought we had more people come back that time. But details, everyone is here. And part of the reason that we wanted that production room around here is obviously all the stuff gets dropped. But that being said, with the mines, we don't need to worry too much about going out onto the map and getting more things, which for us works out quite nicely. Then we just got to strip all of this down. But now we do have a quest come in. Many friends. Ooh, nearly timed out on us. If you accept both Slayers and East Falor will attack. Cool. We'll get rid of nails. But having a shootout is never going to be a bad thing. Open, open, open to the bedrooms, open. Cool. Nails, mate, where are you? Oh, yeah. See you later, buddy. We do not want you. Talented bowman, a little bit low tech. Body purist. In a world of transhumanists, you're going to have a really bad time. Unwield's good, Bloodlust is good, Nimble's good, Athletic's good. would have been half decent character most of the time, but not for us. So away you go. Also, just a thought, realising that if we want to be super spiteful, when that raid comes in, we can literally just summon a mechanoid cluster straight after it. Or, yes, we could summon a mechanoid cluster before, so then they'd go and fight the mechanoid cluster. That would work for us. We could summon a mechanoid raid, so then they would attack them. Or we could summon a mechanoid ship part, which yet again brings more mechanoids in. Ooh, there are a lot of choices that we could be super duper annoying with. What was that over there? That was the defoliator, which kills what looks like up to this section, I take it. That's fine, that's fine. Not a worries with that. Then we have the sun blocker. Right, yeah, I think we might actually just call a raid in just before we get attacked. Oh, that could be good fun. That could be super, super annoying for them. And also means that we get some free arcade tech parts. Now, turrets aren't getting loaded up super quickly. Yeah, which is obviously a slight issue. Not having rounds means we can't fire. And if we start running in centipedes, yeah, centipedes are more than enough to absolutely spank us at the moment. Wait, for some reason I thought the Architect Resurrector was 200. Turns out it was only 100, so let's bosh out one of them super quick. Then double up the raid on next time we get attacked, which then should get us a bunch more. And yeah, I think before the end of this episode we'll have both of our guys back in the fight. I'm not even mad about that. That's good going. So how long were they dead for? Like 1 episode? Or they died in the other episode, but were like dying in the episode before? Details. I'm not going to lose sleep over it, but we're going to get them back, and then they're going to be pretty beastie. And thinking about that, talking about what would be beastie, is we go here. So we're making these burst charges, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to say that they basically have to be masterwork in storage, otherwise we're not interested. And then same down here, we got the assault charger, has to be masterwork in storage, otherwise we're not interested. And then yonder down to here, which is the charge driver, has to be masterwork, otherwise not interested. And then if we want to get even sneakier on top of that, we could set a bill here that will smelt down anything that isn't masterwork or legendary. Yeah, that works, which means we need to set up another bill on top of that for ye old torch swords. Doing till X, we're only doing till 1. And only count them if they're masterwork. Oosh. We're going to have some very, very good kit very, very quickly. Yeah, already. 1 masterwork has been kicked out of the burst charger. Oosh. Oh, hive larvae. Let's have little ganders. Ruined by temperature. Okay, no more hives this time around. That's a bit of a shame. Well, we don't really need more. And the Slayer's chasing nails. Okay, spawning in up here. Now, what we've seen is the mechanoids so far have always spawned there. Centipedes coming in behind. I guess that's pretty scary. Not nearly as scary as them going through this section, though. That would ruin our day. Do we have anything to deal with that? No, not really. Okay. Lock that door. Lock this one so no one in or out that way. Yimeng, you're over there. Right, everyone back to Area 2, which is our semi-defensible locations. And then these guys will start fighting the centipedes. Centipedes will absolutely spank them, but use a bunch of their ammo. And then shortly after this, then the next attack will come in, who should be actually fairly well equipped. But man, I am rating the Rimworld update. These, like, sprites, I guess you call them, look so much better now. They actually look like really, really, really good. But enough fanboying over the artwork. Centipedes are glazing in, and they're glazing in fast. That thing pokes its head around the corner. Chunks. Absolute chunks of these are just going to melt. And these guys just do not have what is needed to take down the centipedes. Centipedes on your hand. Yeah, just blasting them apart. I would say I feel bad for them, but they were going to go and attack us. But yeah, looking at that, it's just like, how are centipedes, like the 17, I take it 17 centipedes, at the same level as all of that? Of course. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Just walk around this way. Oh, great idea, guys. Yeah, nice one. Right. They are thermobaric. Now, we are blocked, so that's going to pass some time. Yeah, man, we can just punt that round the corner. And what we also then need to do is go clear zone, allowed area zone 2, and take this out. Yeah, that's not annoying. And you guys just run this way. So we're dead screened here. They look like they're still moving, so we should actually be able to get out of the way before they can fire anything. That centipede just took a whole bunch of shots to the face that are aimed for us, so that's kept us alive. And our guns, like being able to stun them, sorted that as well. Sweet, you mesh, how long are you looking? You got 1 hour until you bleed out, and you really can't do medical. You mesh, stop. I need you to go drop your medicine on the ground, and I need you to tend to yourself, mate. Tending to you mesh. Yes, you are. You're right there. Okay, we're going to have to put this in zone 2. Prioritize tending to you mesh. Okay, cool. Now back this way for me, mate. Yuming, how are you looking? You're not bleeding out anytime soon. Cool, they're dealt with. Right, just throwing it out there. That could have gone a lot worse. And that's all dealt with. How? That area is literally removed. Okay, fine. We'll move the walls from this section. I swear Hives just want to die half the time. Okay, cool. You guys go back there. You two through here. Open the doors. Which should be fine now, actually. Then we'll take you off draft and you guys are out of dodge. And just because our guys are being annoying, that is now not allowed. And Lander, head back in. Right, so all we got is 15 centipedes left to deal with. They took 2 down and a pikeman. Also, I think we need to sort something out on this corner. Firstly, it's messed up the pathing, so things have a really bad time. But it also just puts the centipedes into such a good situation to shoot at us. Okay, Architect Resurrect is done, which is good. Thankfully, we do need it, but we didn't need another one. Umesh was able to tend to himself. They're going to shred through these defences. That thing is getting surprisingly close for some reason. And you guys are our name shot. You just suck at shooting for some reason. I swear they used to be a lot more accurate. Or unless it's because we have the night on still, and that's slowing everything down or messing up the accuracy, which could be a thing, so maybe put a couple spotlights in. Everything along here is going to be lost. Everything's out of turrets. Family backgrounds are just devastating. I think we're just going to leave them out there, let them mess with the base as much as they want. Next race going to come in anyway and come in behind them, which is going to cause them a whole bunch of issues, which then is good for us. And then by the time they start pushing through, we'll push through onto more turrets, and then we'll be ready to fight them. Bit of a lazy way to deal with centipedes, but we've got the resources to repair, so that's what we're going to do. Just throwing it out there. Kind of hoping that raid shows up pretty soon, because these centipedes have done a lot of damage. They just shredded the turrets, just pushed through. We had a couple turrets, well, that one was shooting, that one couldn't shoot, so we need to change this block here, which is a little bit annoying, which means we're going to have to recess this one into the back. But yeah, just push through all of these double autocannons, which normally are more than enough to deal with the centipedes, but Yeah, we didn't get lucky this time. This one's just out of range. Yeah, that's not what I'd describe as a fantastic situation. To be fair, we kind of knew it was coming anyway. We decided to do it. But a nice bit, the centipedes are killing themselves. So far the centipedes against our defences have killed more of themselves than we have of them. I don't know if that means that we have a very well designed base or a very, very poorly designed base. But now, we got a couple more masterwork guns. Silver linings. Okay, they are starting to be a little bit more annoying than they have any right to be. So let's go and see if we can't shell them to part. We've changed out to EMPs, whether the first rounds are actually going to be EMP or high explosive. No, they're high explosive. Of course they are. And wow, we are not hitting anything. Was a bit ambitious to think they would actually hit. A couple got somewhat close, but not close enough. Unless it goes up pretty much bang on, not much we can do. And you know it's worrying when the centipedes are running out of ammo. So how long have they had to blow up your base? Oh, I don't know. Long enough that they ran out of ammo. It's like, yeah, no, that's not a good sign, buddy. So let's have a think. Not bad EMP. I think we go for the smaller turrets, like I think they're 14 by 70s. What rounds are you? Okay, you gonna tell me? Apparently not. Yeah, 14.5 by 114s. I think some of them. So we change out these military turrets for those instead. And then that should be able to deal with most things. Infantry comes in, infantry's going to get shredded. Anything big comes in, it's going to get shredded. They take a long time to build, like a very long time, but they're not all that crazy expensive. So I think that's going to be the best way to do it, and we can run them off full metal jackets. So even if they get destroyed and then come back, we don't need to micro them, which I'll take as a win. Well, the EMPs finished their job quite nicely, and then that turret we're talking about, the heavy auto turret, is it out of ammo? Yeah. Problem with it is it does run out of ammo. That thing just basically just shredded like 2 more centipedes on top of it. So that's cool. Last one comes into here. Let's see if these turrets actually work for once. Yeah, defense in depth for a reason. Just got absolutely slaughtered, and all of that's good. Now, the whole plan about that fight in the second group didn't work, which means now when the second group comes in, we are completely exposed. Unless they come around and they're very nice and just walk through into the kill zone, which there's a fair chance they will. Fair chance they might come through this way as well, which would be super annoying, but all of those are now geared up. And we have those turrets there as well, which are pretty beast. Now, I was like, well, we were talking about putting those turrets in. Now, those turrets are pretty decent, yes, do a lot of damage. But as soon as we're ready on charge tech, why don't we just put in a couple auto charge turrets? We know they work, we know they're half decent. And things that we have is lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of 6 by 24 pulse charge. So let's just put them in. We can deconstruct yonder those and then just bang a few more of these in. Change these out to the EMP rounds, and then they're going to be able to absolutely spank centipedes. And literally anything else we come across. And a shuttle crash. Any hives? No, one hive and he's dead. Amazing. Let's deconstruct that. Details, and let's go bring this, and we could always do with more metal. And I think there's a bunch over here as well. As the architect resurrector is done, and I was thinking, who do we bring back, crankshaft or lungrot? Crankshaft's a lot more useful. Lungrot's decent, but he's not amazing. He's just a soldier drone. Soldier drones were decent in the early game, and thankfully they wear helmets, otherwise they all would have been wiped out a long time ago. And we will bring this cheeky chappy back, which means we only need 1 more mech resurrector serum, and then after that we can just start kicking out Archotech arms and legs, which would be awesome. Oh, I love it. Oh no, his head did come back eventually. And we've also got all the kit ready so he can just re-gear up. Smart. Do we need to do anything with his loadout list? Yeah, crankshaft. Equipment, nothing. Okay, you are assault loadout 1 and with standard kit. Easy does it. And in a classic style, let's accept another mechanoid cluster. Decently sized, not massive, but decent enough. We'll have 14 cataphracts placed under our control. Thankfully, Zoo didn't die from the surgery fail. That was for the neurohyperthreader. I don't actually realise. Well, I don't actually realise. Basically, we went for the goodwill, which is utterly pointless. I mean, like, completely pointless. Right, you guys. Okay, stay still. Let's go. You. Okay, fine. Run into the middle. Friendly fire is super bad for mechanoids, and they love doing it. Now, you look a little bit more fancy, so we're going to leave you be. We're not going to send you into your death. Everyone else is going to do that. And in the meantime, Gnu onto here, Manu onto here, Crankshaft onto here, and Haidu, you're onto there as well. Now change the force target location to here, and I think we'll only need 1 EMP shell, so the rest are going to be high explosive. And just because we've seen how effective, no, that's ready firing, the incendiaries can be, we'll go incendiary as well. And we're just going to shell that place to oblivion whilst the cataphracts are running in. Yeah, so first one thankfully knocked down their shields. Then anything else now is just going to go in and start causing the damage. Okay. Well, we're getting some good shells off. This is going surprisingly well. I'm not even mad about that. And in the meantime, Area 2. We didn't get everyone, did we? No. Cool. To be fair, the cataphracts being in their cataphract armor might actually do okay. Not that we are particularly interested in them doing okay, because we need that auto mortar taken out ASAP. But yeah, they're definitely holding up better than we would in that situation. Still don't think they got long for the world though. Those centipede big cannons will just blast through their armour super duper quickly. But that being said, turrets in the back are shooting things in the front. That is always helpful for us. And once something big goes down with like explosives on it, I do have a feeling there's going to be a beautiful chain reaction. And the ship's landing here. Well, bug ship anyway. Okay, who do we have free? Wu Cheng, up here, shoot that, then run away, and then hopefully the bugs come in and then fight the centipedes. Sleef Dave Sena. Okay, yeah, not one of ours. Yeah, that's gravy. Not fast. I thought that was one of our hives, and I was like, no! Sleep death is super bad, because you can't bring them back from a sleep death. No, you can bring them back from sleep death. What am I talking about? Sleep death is fine. You just grow them a new body. Wu Cheng's nearby. Someone else died. Details. You come into this section. And first chance you get, put it into there. No. Not sure what's causing that, but that's happened every time. No bugs have spawned. I mean, most of the time we should be grateful that the bugs aren't spawning. But then they can also be super useful. And they're back onto that old bug where they try to like reload their own guns. That's fine. I think we're going to have to go 2 incendiary, 2 high explosive. Because those shields just keep coming back up and we're just wasting so many rounds. Okay. Once you fire, we're changing you out to EMP. You're EMP now. The rest are high explosives, and that should do what we need it to do. Now that is surprising. One of them's still alive. And somehow is actually doing some work. Fair play to them. I would say they deserve to live, but I'm not going to get out my way to save them. How much health do you have left? You got 7 hours? Well, you've only got 7 conditions, not 7 hours. You're definitely savable. I think that would have been it. I reckon if the shield hadn't have gone on that time, I reckon that would have been ours. Cool. Right, well, done quite a lot this episode, so I think that this is a good place to bring the episode to the end. So thank you very much for watching Hives vs Zombies. I've been Conzi. All your likes, comments, support have been amazing. You guys are awesome, and I'll catch you on the next one.